Shows that we're live. Hello, everybody. If you can hear me, I'm just gonna wait for the preview on Facebook. The awkward moment of the first 3 seconds of a live stream. All right. Do I see it? Do I see it? Shout out if you can see me and hear me on Facebook and YouTube. Um, Here we go. What do I do? What do I do now? Okay, what if I'll just reload the page. Oh, yeah, here we are. Awesome. Hey, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing Sunday. Here in Ontario, Toronto, it's kind of rainy day for us and foggy and sort of, humid, which is a great opportunity for an online show. Woohoo! So I hope you guys tune in today. I prepared a little trip down the memory lane of the past 2 years where I'll be playing songs from my Iron Fiddle Saga album. Meanwhile, I also tell you a bit more about my process on my new album, Obsidian, and I'm wearing black today to symbolize that. So, once again, the discussion about rocks came up. And I am glad that people are asking these questions because it shows me what I need to be talking about. Someone told me, "Are you selling these? Is that your stream of income?" No, I'm not selling these. Thanks for your question, though. But I'm just writing about the gems and rocks that inspired my music, that I'm writing songs about, and reading more about their properties, their healing properties, their physical properties, their qualities, and different belief systems that exist behind every stone and gem in various cultures just gives my songs more character. So I can write more in depth. I can explore the dark side of things, the light side of things equally and greater depth. And it's just character development really for my songs. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I have heard from some of the other artists too who told me that they too are inspired by various things. So thank you guys for, as always, thank you for staying in touch. Thank you for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know if you can hear me okay through here. And if you're watching on YouTube, let me know if you can hear my backing tracks and violin and my voice equally well. Okay, yes, I'm live. So, meanwhile, I would like to go over a few songs from the past 2 years and to also tell you that I have joined Sessions Live. It's an app where you can stream, where you can just watch live performances. They're not recorded anywhere. So you have to sort of, follow the artist, join their crew, watch their calendar, see when they go live. I usually go live on Sunday, 1 p.m. on that app right after our live stream. And on Tuesdays, 3 o'clock ish, maybe noon, depends on the day. Honestly, you have to check my schedule just because I am working on other projects, guys. I'm writing an album and I'm planning the recording process for the summer. And I'm working with quite a few coaches and consultants. Such people like David Miracle, who I'm seeing this Tuesday. So I'm so excited. And those sessions take a while. They're very in depth and they're just, yeah, you cannot plan to do something else that day. You're gonna be exhausted. So hopefully I can go live this Tuesday as well. So follow me on Sessions Live. Join my crew. Send me some love if you can. Love translates to cash. And the more love you get from your crew members, the better ratings you have. And then the app itself sends you all kinds of rewards for it. So they will promote my music too if I get more ratings and stuff like that. So it's kind of complicated right now, but the way I understand it is that the more ratings you get, the higher level you are, and the more progress you make, and the more they will be likely to promote you as their top artists, right? So, without further ado, let's just go and play some music. Here is Wall Brothers from my Iron Fiddle Saga, my first album. that was the Wall Brothers. That was the first hit I released, the hit from my album, the first song I released, maybe even 3 years ago. That was December 18th, before I released the full album the following year. Yeah, the next year. I mean, it was just a little soft for me, so I made it a bit louder. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. How's everybody doing today? Let me know in comments, okay? Hey, Waters. Thank you so much. Hey, Fred. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, everybody. It's a rainy day today in Toronto, but I think we're going to have a great time, because music changes everything. Music is energy, music is vibration. It has an effect on us, it has an impact on everything, on matter. It's a physical property, right? Sound vibration has a physical property. I've been really enjoying these videos about ancient Egypt and speculation of ancient technology that existed before our time. And some of them have discovered actually like tuning forks were used to shape things, to move things, maybe even to construct the pyramids. Who knows? So that's interesting. And I do believe it's very strongly because, as you know, that sound has power to affect matter, to create shapes. If you've ever heard about sacred geometry, so when you put a sound vibration through a board and on it you have grains of sand. So a specific vibration will create a specific shape on that board of the sand particles because it will reshape them. And then you change the frequency and it's a different shape. And the same thing happens with water molecules and water. Yeah, just water in any form, really. So I've watched a lot of these videos. I think it was a research done in Japan how sound affects water. So when you play a classical tune by, say, Mozart, something classical, it's very well structured, and water particles are organized in very crystallized, sort of even shaped way. And if you play something like metal to it, they start randomly rearranging because that's the kind of energy that music brings. It's just more of a destructive, yeah, which is really cool. And with every type of music they play through it, it changed shape. So every type of vibration has power over us, over matter, over in our universe. I mean, everything exists for a reason. We just don't have enough capacity to grasp the understanding of it all. But I believe that music is a very powerful tool. It's not just to soothe our soul and enjoy, but it also has scientific properties in our healing and in shaping our world. So I hope you're with me on the same page there. Okay, so without talking too much, let's move on. I have prepared something to show you guys today. It's a replica of my very own Conan the Barbarian sword. So just a second. Woohoo! So what do you think of that? I'm going to step aside and show you what it looks like, all right? There it is. My fiance gifted this to me for Christmas. Apparently, there is a shop that has all these amazing swords. It's the exact same one, just like the one that Arnold Schwarzenegger has. And when he was giving a speech holding the sword the other month, remember that? I was laughing so hard because it was like, I have that sword. Maybe my next step is to give a speech. So yeah, that was so fun. Of course, I love Arnold. I watched all his movies growing up. Terminator was one of my favorite. I've seen Conan the Barbarian too. I mean, obviously, who hasn't? This is like such an epic. Look at this handle. Look at the ornaments on it. Isn't that cool? It's so cool. I love it. It's a little heavy. Like if you can see, I'm much smaller than Arnold. So for him, it's like a one-hand sword, I guess. For me, this is like a three-hand sword. Well, not quite. I can sort of handle it, yeah. But I would need to do some training to actually be able to wield it. My favorite quote from his speech is, "The more you temper it, the stronger it gets." And that's true. That's true with our lives, with everything. And actually, speaking of my new album, that's the reason I chose to work with Obsidian and rocks in general, is because formation of rocks takes a long time. It takes centuries, maybe thousands of years, even in some cases. They're pushed up by volcanic events on our planet, and they're formed from this liquid magma that later becomes lava, and then um, it cools down and it solidifies. And then years and years of erosive processes and precipitation that happen over the time, that's what contributes to the way that we see rocks today and the way they look and the way that you can just grab it and touch it and be like, oh, this is obsidian, oh, this is like, you know, amethyst, we just take it for granted, but it takes centuries, if not more, to form every rock you see on our planet today. So to me, that's just amazing. That's a statement for perseverance. So the reason I was inspired by stones is because they show us too that we can persevere if we keep going. So you can't give up. There's no way. There's no other option just to keep going, right? So no matter what hardships and obstacles come our way, we will be shaped and formed just like the rocks, and we will emerge stronger and more solid. If that makes sense. I hope it does. So I'm going to put this guy down. I'll be right back. All right. So, who's up for more music? Oh, I think I scratched myself. So, why don't I bloodied my sword? No, no, no. It was from before. It's actually not sharpened, but even though it's not sharpened, the tip has to be protected by this little tippy cover. Yeah, because it could be sharp. But even if it's not sharpened, it's pointy, so it could be dangerous. Like you could actually, stab someone, or stab your floor. That's not good either. So, okay. So why don't we move on? I've prepared also Mountains Call and Escape from New Geese, which you guys have heard in the past, I know. But I just felt like singing them today because it's so misty and foggy outside. It just feels like I'm on top of a mountain. So here we go. that was Mountains Call, my original song from Iron Fiddle Saga. Excuse me, I always get so exhausted when I perform. It's because I move a lot. So if you guys are interested, I am still shipping out my album, and I have shipped out just one more order last week. It's available on verabormenko.com/shop. So somebody told me they had trouble with the link, but I think it's because their card wasn't connected like that. So if you have any issues processing payment through the site, let me know. There are other options of payment and shipping that I can offer. So yeah, it's not a problem. Like I don't have anyone else doing this. It's me. So when you guys are writing to the messages on the site, you're writing to me. I'm the only one managing everything on my websites right now. So I hope that if you order the album, you don't have any issues with that. Um, but once again, it is all me responding to you. So if you have any questions or you are concerned about the method of payment, just please tell me, right? Write me an email. There's an option there to contact me by email. And most importantly, though, join my email tribe for everything else that we're doing so that you don't miss these replays. You don't miss important events and releases. You don't miss the demos when they come out for new songs. I am going to meet with one of my consultants for the project, an amazing artist, on Tuesday. And after that, I hope that to produce a couple more songs. And I think I will because this coming week is technically March break in April because we shifted, right? So I normally have students almost every day. This week I will have 2 days, 2 days off. That's it. I will only have 2 days off because I've actually scheduled meetings for other times during this week as well. So wow, time flies. Like you think you have a whole week off, but you don't. You just have one day, really. Like the other day, I'm already busy with something too for like at least a half of it. So this will be my week of basically furthering my compositional process, exploring and creativity, and just being inspired, in writing and creating whatever I can, whatever I can do without having a producer yet. I do have a team of producers actually prepared for this project. So you guys, we will have a great, great, great team working on everything, and I'm collaborating with other artists, musicians, performers, experts in their fields. We're gonna have an amazing harpist Chantal. We're gonna have Nina Soifer. We're gonna have Bridget O'Regan. We're gonna have Dr. Dra, Eugene Dra, on this album as well. Who else? We have Ariana May. She's a singer and songwriter also. So I need a lot of consulting on songwriting and lyrics because lyrics is not my thing. Like I like to write, but I mean, I just want them to go for that stuff with me. And some people will be writing their own arrangements because their instruments are so unique. Like Gary Diggins is going to play so many interesting instruments, and I haven't even started meeting with him yet. So that's something we have to do as well. Meanwhile, I hope that you enjoy this process with me of creating my music and sharing with you the things that inspire me, and let me know in comments below how you like the first two demos or how you enjoyed today's live stream. If you get to see my sword, and then I hope you can replay it. I'm gonna do one more song and then we're gonna sign off. And if you guys like, you can take a nap in this rainy day. I prefer to play music. So here's Escape from New Geese. that was Escape from the New Geese. And it's the second last track on the album, if I'm correct. Yes, last one is Lionception. So you might have heard the theme. That's the love theme. So this song is made up of three parts, kind of like very gypsy, right? Introduction, which is kind of, medium tempo, sort of fun and easy, breezy. There's wind sounds. You're definitely in the mountains somewhere. Then the second part is the romance, the love theme. This is the love death motif, which was actually inspired by a washing machine. There is a machine. Okay, so my fiance's family have this washing machine that goes ba, 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 when it's done washing clothes. And I was like, that's beautiful. I want to make a song out of it. That's it. That's the theme that emerged out of that. And it just made me feel like I'm standing on top of a mountain. So I did that. And then the next song, the last song on my album, my Inception, was all based on this motif. It's in different key and it's completely different character, right? But the love and death motif runs through different stories in the whole album because it was inspired by the Game of Thrones, the first book of the um, Song of Ice and Fire, which inspired me to write my first album. And this is where I kind of got reminded about Obsidian and this beautiful rock that inspired my second album. So yeah, the closing section of the song is obviously an escape. It's the funnest one. I really want to do a music video on it someday. Hopefully, when we're allowed to meet up with my production team, so we can record and just make a nice video when all the quarantines are over and we're allowed to see people. That would be great to make a video on it. It will be a really fun one. I can totally envision the chase and the escape, and it might be an interesting modern story, but set in that mood. So it will be cool. Yeah. So we'll make something fun out of it to share with you guys, something awesome. Okay, I hope you're having an amazing day. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Recharge for the busy week if you are having a busy week, or just take a nap or enjoy some music you like. I gotta go and live stream on sessions. If you'd like to join me on sessions, actually right now is the best time to do it. 1 o'clock. Follow me on Sessions Live. This is what the app is, just Sessions Live. And it's this yellow little icon. Let me show you. It's really easy to find. This is it. Do you see the yellow live? This is my Sessions app. So you can go Sessions Live into your app store and it's free. Just download it and you'll be seeing me pop up at 1 o'clock in there. I'd love to have you guys there. I'd love to grow my crew so I can get more rewards and I can be, just becoming more established on there. It will be really fun. So I am enjoying it so far. I don't know so many things yet, but I am planning on just exploring it a little further and seeing how it goes. So I hope to see you there, guys. If not, just join me every Sunday here on Facebook. In the future, I'm going to update my phone and I'm going to keep one of them for storage of my music. And the other one I'm going to use to also at the same time live stream to Instagram. So that's going to be all three of my platforms, my main platforms. Of course, I have more, but this will be so great. I can't wait. I hope you have an amazing day and see you next Sunday, 12 o'clock.